The 11th largest country in Africa, 90% of which is Sahara Desert, with a population of 4.3 million people, Mauritania is an underrated great place to visit. Things to know about Mauritania. Finding accommodation outside of Nouakchott and Nouadhibou is difficult. Nothing is listed on booking.com, so ask locals and your hostel hosts in the capital city for places to stay. There are tons of police checks around Zouerat. Make sure to have copies of your passport on hand. 30% of the Mauritanian economy comes from iron ore mining. Zouerat is a mining town. It is heavily protected and has tons of police in town. Mauritania is a country without infrastructure, meaning that there are no tours. If you want to visit all of these places, you have to do it on your own. It helps to speak French, but truthfully, outside of the two bigger cities, nobody speaks French. It's all Arabic. Van rides are rough in Mauritania. Be aware, riding the iron ore train is difficult, dangerous, and potentially illegal. I was taken to the gendarmerie after finishing in Nouadhibou. I know of others who were caught by the cops mid-ride and put into the passenger car. You must bring goggles. Can't get those in Mauritania. You can try it in sunglasses, but it's harder. You can get the turban, blankets, bags, water, food, and pillow when you arrive. For $40, I got a turban, blanket, shirt, pants, and pillow. I negotiated and was still overcharged. You can use Choum to get to the other amazing places in central Mauritania, Terjit, Chinguetti, and Ouadane. Terjit is a beautiful oasis where you can camp overnight in the sand. Chinguetti is great for a day visit and has amazing architecture. Ouadane is one of the holy sites in Islam. I skipped Terjit, Chinguetti, and Ouadane, but heard great things. The world's second largest monolith is in Mauritania. It's called Ben Emera. The iron ore train passes right by it. Some general advice. You will need at least $300 US while in Mauritania, regardless of how long you stay. Exchange it in Nouakchott because it's very difficult to exchange outside of there. The capital of Nouakchott does not have a ton going on. But it's cool to see a city that is both in the desert and on an ocean. I stayed at the only hostel in town, Auberge Triskel. $18 US per night, breakfast is another $5. This is it. They can exchange money for you at the best rate and set up your van trips to the rest of the country. Energy Club is $5 for a day pass and has everything you need in a gym. A ride from Nouakchott Airport to the city center is $40 US, van ride to Zouerat is $20. There are 2 markets in Nouakchott, one for clothes, one for blankets. There's cheap food all throughout Mauritania. In Nouadhibou, the second largest city in Mauritania, there is even less to do. Auberge Sahara is $8 US and has Wi-Fi. The owner is very nice and only speaks French. There are a few gyms, some ATMs, the waterfront is nasty, and tons of chicken restaurants.